English et tu as besoin de la traducción en français, s'il vous plaît, il y a la traduction. On a aussi la traducción que va, también vamos a tener en español. Entonces, en un momento vamos a tener traducción en español. Y luego, en menos de una hora, vamos a tener una presentación en español también. ViLocity Global, Jesus Approved. Amen to that. All right, let's go. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome. Congratulations. You have made it to the house of leaderships. You are mated to the land of eradicating poverty. So here's the thing. If you are in here, you are in the leadership broadcast. This is not going to be a presentation, but let me tell you, every single minute of the day, there's usually a positive update, a positive upgrade, a positive news, and you're going to get a whole lot of that. Number two, we are keeping our eye on that chat. So if there is one, there's usually one person who starts like just putting a lot of spammy stuff, we will remove you and then we block you. So you will never even be able to come back into the group. So don't do that. Please stay nice, be professional. Last but not least, please remember, if you don't have a shirt on and if you're laying down, you're going to get kicked out. So please put a shirt on. Okay, so if you are ready, this leadership broadcast has a lot of energy, a lot of excitement, because this is the moment we go green. This is the moment that we turn on the engine. This is the moment that we're going to put that kerosene, forget fuel to the fire. Kerosene, we're filling up and going all the way to the top. And ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't be more excited to be on this journey with my business partner, mentor, Uncle Jimmy to my little ones, big brother to me, and a whole lot of fun guy to live and do life with. The one and only Jimmy Ezel, our founder and CEO. Take it away, boss. Let us know how you're doing
Awesome,
today.
awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Ali. I just crack up when you say you got to put a shirt on. I mean, it just cracks up, but I know what you're talking about. I've seen that. So, guys, thank you for being on the leadership broadcast. We have a lot to discuss. And just remember this, every single week, like clockwork, this time, this station, this link, we're on here live. Ali, myself, and then a bunch of leaders that you're going to hear not only today, but every week. You'll hear from some of our top leaders that have caught this vision of being the #1 lifestyle brand in the world, but also with that vision, eradicating poverty. And we are absolutely on a mission to do that. And so I want to thank you all for being on here. Hey, let me give you guys some quick updates. First things first, let me know in the chat if you're excited about this, but our certificates are now live. The patch worked this morning. A lot of our leaders were testing it. I saw Sal put a video out already on Facebook. He doesn't waste any time telling people he's giving away vacations. I mean, guys, when you understand the power of incentive-based marketing, which I've built a business from since 2018, it is very powerful. It is very, very powerful. And it's the #1. Vacations are the #1 thing to cause people to give a reaction, right? To do something they weren't willing to do or didn't know they were going to do it. And so we're going to continue training on that. But know this, everybody go in today, put your email in the back office. You'll see it because most of you have never not done this yet. And then it will track all of your incentives. Now, this is a tee up why we had to make sure this was all working for our recharge memberships that are coming very, very soon. We want you guys to enjoy the incentive vacations. Now, just so everybody knows, the $50 one, the Dream Vacation in there, you guys can use it as many times as you want. Okay, just so you know, you can personally use that one as many times. So if Sal, he just came back from the Tahiti Village in Las Vegas. If Sal wanted to go every month to the Tahiti Village to enjoy the spa and all that fun stuff, he literally could, right? So anyways, you have unlimited of those for yourself to use, and you have unlimited that you can give out, and then based upon your membership, you of course you have so many you can use to get a commission on. All right, so those are live, everybody. So make sure you go in there, play with it today. Send yourself one as a test. Send it to some family members. Send it to people that are getting on your broadcast. Hey guys, print. Here's the other thing. You can actually print those out, right, and give them to people in your local markets to come to a meeting as well. Right, because I saw that Kenya has a standing meeting now. Dr. Otta's, we're meeting with the team Nigeria today. They've got 30 states they're setting meetings up. In all of Nigeria, they're moving fast now. So get ready for that. And I'm sure that's another way to get people to meetings. Team Philippines, YouTube, get people on your webinars using those. So many ways you can use incentives. So those are live, everybody. Keep pushing those out. Now, let me give you some other updates as well. We are finalizing and getting the patch for the travel portal link for new members or for anyone that hasn't signed up or registered ever yet. So be on the lookout. As soon as I get it done, I will make the announcement. We literally did our final testing for the incentive this morning. And then also, everybody heads up, we are in development, of course, for the lifestyle bucks for reward credits, as well as the recharge memberships. Now, one thing that I've learned over the years and learned again with ViLocity is that I'm not going to tell you guys when they're done or ahead of time. I'm not going to don't set me on any dates. Don't ask. Don't send me private messages. Got some this morning. Don't ask, all right? Because I'm not going to tell you until it's ready, it's tested, and we can do live testing, and then we'll go, all right? Because it drives me crazy when things aren't working. We in Trip by LA, we've gotten it down to like less than 3 sport tickets a week, and I like being operationally boring. Like when everything works, the support team's happy, I'm happy, and so don't send me any private messages when it's gonna give you a date, because I'm not gonna do it, guys. I'm not gonna tell you. There's Jennifer, she knows. So, anyways, all of that's in the works, guys. Amazing stuff. We are continuing to bring value to the community. I'm so pumped about our lifestyle bucks, what's going to happen in the very, very near future for that. And I can't wait to share some more and more good news. I've got something up my sleeve for all of you coming up for that as well. Okay, now listen, we just finished a whirlwind of spending time with all of your leadership teams, all right? Everybody here in ViLocity, you know, we always have what we call our Founders Club leaders. Those are our leaders that have achieved and have set that foundation to what we think will be our next 6- and 7-figure earners in this company. I mean, some of them have already eclipsed over right around $30,000 in income. So we know they're on pace this year to start breaking 6 figures plus. And so we want to make sure that we spend a lot of time with them. And so over the past few days, I want Ali to come on here. We spent time with all of our leadership teams in different countries and things like that, Spanish, French, the DRC, Philippines, Kenya, Nigeria, UK, and they were absolutely amazing. But I want you guys to hear from our global master trainer, because Ali's been just leading the. First of all, I almost forgot. How many of you guys love those videos from Ali, huh? Ali for the win, baby. Make sure, guys, and Ali will have Ali tell you how you can make sure you start sharing those and make sure people find them. He'll announce that to you guys. But Ali is doing amazing. I want him to come on and share with you, and then I'll come back on and talk a little bit about the meetings as well. So Ali, floor is yours.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And first and foremost, my positive, happy, excited people. I love each and every one of you. I love all of your questions. Just so you know, just to let you know where those questions come from. It's not just, hey, what do we want to send out? So when I get like a same question over and over and over and over again, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to add it to my list. And I'm going to add my list. So every Friday, I'm going to be going to our studio, and I'm just going to keep on recording. And you're going to just see them evolve and evolve and evolve. Eventually, it'll be about how do you prospect? Eventually, be like, what do you say to somebody when you prospect? Eventually, be small little bites of the Global Chairman Guide. But right now, I know where we are. Second of all, please, my leaders, we are in a leadership broadcast, right? We've met with every single market for the most part that is active, that is excited. Man, oh man, the love and the positivity and the energy. I need you to carry that message forward to everybody. And you're going to be hearing a whole lot about that message. There's a beautiful soul. There's a beautiful lady on Facebook group. Every time I put any video or any promotion, she always tends to just go and say, "You liar, you liar." So I keep sending her a beautiful message every day. I'm available today between 3 and 4. If you'd like, we can meet. I'd love to educate you. And then every single day, "You liar." And I send her another message. "Hey, I'm available today between 2 to 3 o'clock. I'd love to educate you." Why am I doing that? Not to be a wise guy. I want you to please put your mindset of a business owner on. Understand some people were misled by wrong, evil doers. Some people just don't know any better. It is my responsibility and yours to educate with empathy. I'm not lowering my standards, but I will raise the bar and I will educate everybody, right? Now, I could have just blocked her and removed her from the group, but I don't want to do that because she gives me an opportunity to educate everybody. She will say, "I only got $4." And I'll go right on the bottom and I educate and I teach right in the comments. And then everybody else literally replies under her, makes sense. Thank you for educating. I did not know that. I share with you that Mr. Izal and I, we've gone through 3 weeks worth of 300 to 500 messages a day. And while we could have, again, block, remove, block, remove, block, remove, we still stayed tall, strong with posture, and we educated. So please educate. Now, you're going to hear a specific message today from Jimmy Izal that I want you and I to drive everywhere, because I am here to tell you we're going green. Now, the question is, you want to be part of the run, or you want to just kind of like move to the side a little bit and let me run? Either way, we are okay, but I'm going green with or with you. See, I didn't say without you because I can't say without you. You're always hooked up with us to the hip. Okay, a few different things. I too, by the way, I'm testing a few things. I bought a gift card today, with my points from Trip Valley, just to test things out a little bit. I recorded it. I'm not going to tell you anything else until it is 100% programmed and ready to be introduced. But all I can tell you, I bought $20 of Petco for my dog so he can go and cut his nails today. That's all I'm going to say. You will see it when it's programmed and ready to go, because then you'll take screenshots and say, oh, you told me it was supposed to be, but it's not. So be patient, okay? The other thing is make sure that you understand that the business model that we have is beyond just looking down at my feet and say, I don't know if I can run far. There's so much more that I want you to understand. And please hear right now from Mr. Izal, the markets are set. The battle of the countries is live right now. We shared with every single person in every one of those groups. So anywhere that an enrollment happens, that country is going to get credit for it. So when that individual, and by the way, it is right in your marketed resources, right in your dashboard. The founder members all have been given the direct link. If you don't know what I'm referring to, just ask them for it. So if I enroll someone right now, if I enroll 10 people in the Philippines right now, the United States does not get the credit for that. The Philippines is. The reason I'm saying that, if there are 10 to 100 people that I sign up in the Philippines, should the event be in the United States with me by myself, or should it be in the Philippines? Of course, in the Philippines. So the country that has the enrollment is the country that's going to get the actual credit. Now, I'm going to get myself in a little bit of trouble in a good, positive way. Right now, the Democratic Republic of Congo is leading, just so you know. Right now, Nigeria is making a little bit of noise, kind of catching up to you a little bit right now. Ivory Coast is starting to catch up a little bit. Philippines is like, yo, you don't know what I'm talking about, making all of the noise possible. The United States, come on, wake up, sleepy giants. Colombia and Mexico in the Latin markets, they're like literally saying, we are here, and they're beating that drum up. So I shared with you a few countries that are making a little bit of noise right now. So my question to you, dear beloved leader, hey, do you want me to have an event in your country? Would you like us to come and have a Friday, Saturday launch event, and we can have a little bit of a good time and validity to you and to your business? Have your face and my face and the executive team's face on a flyer and having a huge, incredible event. Let's go to work. Let's go green. Because right now, I'm telling you, I already told the RDC team, I'm already starting to look at locations, because the noise that is happening, the motion that I'm seeing, it's already being planned. Hey, Kenya, I hear you. Nigeria, I see you. Let's go, man. I would love nothing more but to come and work for you, work with you, and just deliver. Now, Mr. Izal, I'd love to have you back in here, because there's a specific thing that I loved when we were educating everybody. You reminded everybody that little $50 one time in BNB forever, one time. People tend to forget about it, because here's what I asked everybody, dear leaders. Who here was on phase one? Right, number one. If you were in phase one with us, right, number one. Let's go. You got to be quick. All right, I see it. Number one. How many love those daily pays and those claims and that phase one pre-launch? Let's go, baby. Who made money? Right, money. All right, me. Awesome. I love it. And how many of you went to a vacation? How many of you booked a trip? I can't hear you. Wait,
Just a few. So
something stopped, huh? All right, here's my point. Because you valued the business. You valued the business. Now, unfortunately, we had some bad doers and bad actors that stole the message from us. and we brought it back to who we are, our true identity, right? But you forgot that you had a business. Many will message me every single day about lifestyle bucks and how can I use them and how can I get an Amazon gift card and where can I travel. That's great. I hope you are ready. You will be so addicted to traveling, you won't even know what to do with yourself when you're not. All right, Mr. Rizal, what do I get for that little tiny $50 one time forever?
Yeah, so everybody, one of the things that we have a history of doing is bring a lot of value to the marketplace. It's actually a real key principle in business. You're rewarded for the value you bring to the marketplace. So Ali and I, for many years, have been doing this. Trip Valet, I can tell you right now, like I have some of the top realtors in the world go, Jimmy. One time I was asking them like, hey, should we drop the price a little bit for this promo? They said, absolutely not. We're not doing that. I mean, because there's just value. There's a lot of value already. So one of the things I want to share with all of you guys is that for $50, here's what led to this in our private meetings with the leaders and all the different countries. Is I saw in the chat someone said, well, I bought a $50 membership. I've made no money, right? I don't even know what and you could tell in her frustration, she didn't really know what she got. Someone probably just quickly brought her in, and that's not good. But we're thankful she's here. So I want to make sure you guys really understand what you get for the $50 membership, because we started with this. Okay, we started with this, and it's very important that you understand that duplication isn't sometimes more and more stuff. It's what you have to new people, right? It's the same message, just to new people. And so the $50 membership, guys, remember this. You get an entire travel program, first of all right? Remember, I just told you about the unlimited dream vacations that you guys can take and the unlimited dream vacations that you can give away, okay? Those are all there. You also have this light travel portal, right? That saves you up to an additional 35% in real time, where it actually compares prices all over the world, 1,000,000 properties around the world in the light version, okay? But here's what you also get. You get a business that you purchased with your membership. So it's a membership and an affiliate at the exact same time, right? You have to refer 3 people. But remember, here's what you get. Now, as I go through this, I want you to think about this. How much would you actually have to invest in a business or start up a business if you had all of these things, okay? First of all, you had a marketing team that did graphics and videos, right, all the time and gave you that. How about this? They had a legal team. You guys all know we have a legal team, right? That's exactly why some things were put back in place to help us with our messaging, things like that. You have a support team, right? That is not only online, okay, but in messaging groups and things like that. Support team 24/7, basically. They're always constantly helping people, right? How about a commission payout system that pays you directly, instantly, right into your wallets, and then also takes care of all of your other members as well, okay? How much would it take to start a business like that? Ladies and gentlemen, you purchased one for $50 with your membership, and you paid it one time, okay? One time. So I need you to understand there's a lot of value. Sometimes we forget. You're like, wait a second, that for the rest of my life, I'm getting a profit center, right? That's how Sal looks at it. That's how Rose looks at it. That's how Peter looks at it. Dr. Pi, this is how these leaders look. They get a profit center, okay, through a smart contract. The rest of their life, they purchased for $50, because most of you came in at that level, right? Now, yes, we have the other memberships, but I just want to make sure you guys really understand, for $50, one purchase, one membership, make sure this message gets out to your people. Stop complaining about things when you got such a huge opportunity right in front of you, right? So I really want to make sure that you guys got that today, because in our meetings, we need to start reminding. Now, I will tell you this, on our presentations, we're going to really make sure people understand what they get for that value of the $50. Now, one other thing, Ali, is that we talked about, everybody, is that, let me share my screen real quickly, and then we want to come into the battle of the countries. I want to share with you guys, you guys see my screen. Let me, whoops. So one other thing that we talked about with everybody is the global revenue share, making sure you guys all understand this. Now, all these videos are out there for all of you. This is what's happening. I wanted to show you guys collectively today. This is how close we are to blowing this out of the water. Now, The movement's happening. It's already starting to happen. We've got a very special message at the end here. But notice here that from 20 to 100 BNB, from red to green, right? Okay. Most of these are $10,000 in our commission payout pools and 15 BNB difference. And that's why you saw last week and this week it's going orange to red, orange to red. This is why we have to make a big push now. Okay. And I'm going to share with you how to do that. We need to make our big push now. So 20 to 35 is 15 BNB. Look at orange to yellow. Same thing. It's not a lot, right? How many of you agree it's not a lot? Really, if you think about it, if you've been here since phase one, many of you have been, notice there were days we were doing $400,000 in sales. So we know this isn't a lot. Okay. This is nothing for the ViLocity community. Now, there's no doubt movement is starting to happen. I want to ask you this question though. How many of you right now in your teams, okay, in your teams and all around the world, how many of them would be happy if they could make $10 a day? Just $10 a day, okay? $300 a month, okay? Now listen, I know some of you go, well, that's not very much, but I can tell you something. I want to share a statistic with you in America, one of the wealthiest countries in the world. Do you know that the average person that files bankruptcy, okay, if they had an additional $300 to $500 extra a month, that most of those bankruptcies would have been avoided. Now that's an extreme case, but I just wanted to help you guys put this in perspective, because I can tell you my country, the Philippines, $300 a month can help a lot of people. Right, Sal? Right, Rose? And I was talking to Peter, and he told me that people in RDC, that help them. Dr. Paya and Mishak, they said, yeah, people in Ghana, $300 a month would help a lot of people, right? So why am I telling you that? Because, guys, I want to show you something, all right? I think sometimes you forget how simple this business can really be, right? Let me just show you this graphic here. This is now, we're putting this in the presentation, and whoops, this one here. And guys, I just want to show you the power of this, all right? So we know that we have direct bonuses that are paid instantly. Guys, you get paid instantly into your wallets, okay? Now follow along with me. Every time a membership is enrolled, you get paid $7.50 direct to you, but anybody that you bring in, you make a $2.50 override. Okay. So my quick math tells me, okay, if I have just 4 personals a day enroll a membership, that's $10 a day I would make in overrides, not including my own personal activity. Okay. And then someone that lady that mentioned that, I was thinking to myself, not only do you have this huge, incredible membership, but if you would just go refer 7 people, you would have made more than your initial membership purchase. So look at this chart here. I got this from our good friend Sal. And Sal's a visual guy, and he loves to lead with visuals, right? So he said, Jimmy, what if I just want to show you something about these 10 personals? And I said, well, show me. And he said, look, if you bring in 10 personals, okay, you made $7.50 on each one of them. You'd make $75, okay? All right, not getting rich, but watch this. The next level, if you teach them duplication, okay, if you teach them duplication, all right, and they all enroll 10, notice now you made an override of $250, total of $325. All right. Now, some of you right off the bat, your mind went negative and said, well, I can't refer 10 people. That is not true at all. Let me tell you why. Okay. Well, if you believe it, you're right. You're absolutely right. You won't be able to get 10. But let me help you with your mindset a little bit. If you get into the Global Chairman Guide and you follow the system, step 3, okay, of the follow-up is using someone else that has a little bit more experience, has a better story, all right, can take the pressure off of you. You can enroll your 10 people. All right. That is why the Global Chairman Guide is so important. But now look here. Now that you've taught duplication, let's just look ahead and say, okay, I can teach duplication. I can get my 10. I can help those people get their 10. Look what happens now. When we go back into the green zone, this is how powerful this plan is. Okay. Because in global revenue share, you're not making money by yourself. You're making it with everybody else. So look what happens here. The 15% match of those 10 personals, you made $167.63 when they're paid out in full. But then look at your tier 2, because you've been building duplication, right? You made $11.17.50 for a total of $12.85.13. Ladies and gentlemen, you have both of those up. That's $1,500. How many of you could use an extra $1,500, let's say in the next 30 days or 60 days? 100% of us, right? And so here's what's awesome. Very, very soon, the recharge memberships are going to kick in. Because now that the activations are all programmed correctly, now we can launch the recharge memberships. Those are next. And guess what ends up happening? It's not a forced auto ship or nothing like that. The people will want to make more money, and they'll purchase these with their Airbnb. And guess what happens every time they purchase? You get paid again. Can you see what's happening? In the smart contract world, none of this has ever been done. Mostly everything we've ever done has never been done, right? And so this is another one. And this is how simple it can be. Instead of, spending 2 hours a day on WhatsApp chats, wasting time messaging Ali or your leaders, or I wish it was back in the old days or whatever. You could go out and actually go build your business fast and get paid fast, instantly right into your wallets, and start to build that momentum again and help us go green. Okay. So I want to make sure you guys really got that today, because it's super important that we remember what we got for $50, and we remember how simple the direct bonus and the duplication, how quickly you can get your checks back up. Okay. This is the time in the company, the history of the company, where I believe once we're back in full-blown momentum, we just go. We just go. We never look back, because now all the things are in place, right? So I'm going to turn over to Ali. Ali's got a special message for our battle or competition of the countries. Ali, back to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Battle of the Countries is a full play. And check this out, man. Who here likes a little bit of good competition? I know I do. A little bit of good competition. I compete with Jimmy's. Wait until we do karaoke when we're traveling. And you see, me and Jimmy separate teams. Me and Jimmy have done a Super Bowl event literally 3 years ago, and it was like complete utter fight. It was a fun event, but no one likes to win
Ali,
more than. Go ahead, go. You won.
Can you go ahead and tell them who won though?
You won. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me get off here. Sorry about that. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
As I was mentioning, we love competition in here. So here's the thing. I genuinely want to make sure that each and every one of us in here have the right mindset on. I spoke to our uh, leaders across the world over the last couple of days, and really almost a week at this point. And what we've been talking about is you got to get your mindset right. See, when your mindset is right, your attitude automatically gets right. When your attitude gets right, your activity automatically reacts. While there are many of us right now, I don't see what's in your mind, but I can see your attitude. Your attitude is the physical of your mindset. So when you are excited, like I am right now, you can't help yourself. You're like fired up. But when you're not feeling the best, your attitude shows up, and your leaders around you are going to react to that. You're not giving them the confidence. So you need to wake up. You need to wake up. Remember what you promised. I was going to eradicate poverty. You didn't say only if I get it my way without much work. You said I will change the world. You said my country needs this. You said my community needs this. Then act like it, leader. Act like it. If you don't know something, good, let's learn it. I didn't know English when I came to the United States in June 20th, 2002. Many of you don't know, by the way. For the few people who's like, it's easy for you to say you're rich. I was homeless for 3 years in Morocco. That's in Africa, if you're wondering. I worked my tail off. I still don't know a lot of things, and I'm learning every single day. You need to learn. Stop making excuses. The battle of the countries. Who is going to win it? Let me know in the chat. Which country is going to win the battle of the countries? So here's how it works. The top 10 countries in overall sales get to host a 2-night launch event with the co-founders. This will be in a city determined by the top founders club leaders in the winning country. So I already been texting Mr. Peter and his leaders, hey, which city do we want to do this at? So I don't know about you. I want to plan with you. So let's go. Minimum of $100,000 in country sales. By the way, that's a couple of hundred people. And congratulations, you're in. Now, the top five, for those of you who say, well, I'm in a small country or I'm just starting this event, great. The top five global membership enrollers worldwide. So for the individual in a person, there's also a prize for you because guess what? There may be a Peter, one place somewhere in every single country that's carrying the whole country. We got something for you too. Come in first place with enrollments, you make $1,000. Second place, $500. Third place, $250. Fourth place, $150. Fifth place, $100. Now, for that one person who's like, well, that's not fair. I'm not a top enroller and I don't have anybody in my country. Can you at least do something? See, there's a random drawing with a minimum of five personals to be entered for $250. So if all of us anywhere around the world, just a minimum of five personal referrals, minimum of five human beings. What's the population in your house? What's the population in your city? What's the population in your country? What's the population in your continent? I know that the world has 8 billion people. You know that, like, there are somewhere out there five people who may be interested in this, and you get to be entered for $250. Now it's time to go to work. The battle of the countries is right now. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to do everything in my power to have one in the United States because we US people, we like to party. So I know our event is going to be lit up. We may even bring Taylor Swift so we can bring all the Chiefs people to consider because, you know, the Chiefs people, they follow Taylor Swift wherever she's at. Now, here's the thing. I'm so excited. I want you, and you to win. And right now, I want you to hear from a few winners that I am so excited to bring right before you. These individuals have been making it happen. And you know what? What I love about this, they've been making it happen in silence. They weren't doing it for the crowds, for the noise. They were doing it because that's what it took. These individuals literally kept on saying, it doesn't matter. We're good. They still had meetings. They still had conversations. They still delivered every single day. And I'm in their groups. And man, I love their tenacity. Man, I love their commitment. Not because of the money. They were successful before ViLocity Global, and they're going to get even more successful with ViLocity Global, but because that's who they are. So the very first one, I'm going to be extremely selfish because he's in the United States. This gentleman is out of Las Vegas, and here's the best part about what he stands for. Extremely documented when it comes to business, extremely documented when it comes to building communities, but he does it within the right core values. This gentleman, I've seen him since 2019 in a project that we already started launching within the Trip Valley universe. And then I saw him come, I saw him show up, and then, you know, as they say, I come, I saw, I conquered. He certainly was doing just that. And in every opportunity that he's ever had, you can tell about a leader based on the people that he is helping, the people that he's impacting. And my goodness, I'm in so many different Facebook groups and WhatsApp groups. And guess what? He is always praised in every one of those groups. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sal Jomawan, who absolutely is making it happen across the globe. Sir, we'd love to hear a little bit from you.
All right. Can you hear me okay? Test mic.
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Awesome, man. I just want to say I'm super excited with everything that's going on. Number one, I love to travel. That's how Jimmy got my attention. And let's talk about the business. When the travel makes sense, the business makes sense. So when all these changes happens, as long as I can travel, I'm with you, Jimmy. So the first thing I needed to do is test the product. When the product makes sense, the business will make sense. So that's why all these other distractions that happen to us, that mean nothing to me. It's even more convincing for me that I am in the right business with the right people with the right mindset. So I can see myself, this program that we have right now, it is bulletproof. It has legal shield. It has the vision. You know, I say the lack of, without the vision, the people will perish. Guys, we are the pioneers. We are the visionary, and I experience what ViLocity has to offer. I went to Trip Valley, right? I'm gonna go test this. Guys, imagine how much money we have to pay if you go directly to Trip Valley. I'm sorry to say. So much value we have here in ViLocity, guys. Start learning your business. The more you know, the more you will grow. Grow in what? Grow in confidence, right? When you grow confidence and you share it out there, right? Share it like nobody cares, all right? Keep sharing it Keep showing up because your visibility will increase your credibility. You can talk about how good other things are, but if you don't believe in it, it won't attract people. Lastly, I want to share this. You know, actions will take out, well, action will take away the doubts. Lack of, okay, action will take away the doubts, and doubt will take you out of action.
Mm.
If you doubt, you will stop moving. But if you want your doubt to go away, then start moving. Don't let that idle mind stop you from moving. Know who you work with, look at what they do. The people that are going, say, let's go, let's go, let's go, that are positively motivated with this business, they are the ones that are, those are the ones that are engaged. Those are the ones that are involved. But those people that are just waiting to collect, those are the ones that are complaining. So for me, I have, man, I don't want to share how much money I'm waiting for me to turn green, right? But man, I, that's I mean, I'm not even looking at it every day. I'm looking on what I can give to the community so we can all turn green and we can help more people. Back to you guys.
Woo!
Amazing stuff. Do you understand now why this gentleman is doing the things that he's doing? Again, you can tell a lot about the leader by the people who are following him. And by the way, the most founders created thus far have come from that gentleman, and they just keep on coming, founder after founder after founder. And when you say, "What's your secret?" they say, "Global Chairman Guide." And you know, a little hint for you: every Saturday, the calendar has exactly when we do those trainings. Okay, let me go to the second individual. This person has been making a whole lot of noise all the way from Nigeria, but he opened the world all the way from Africa to the rest. And this gentleman has not only experience, expertise, and wisdom, but he has a healthy mindset. He has the tenacity. He has the team, and he leads all the way. Mr. Zell, a few words. I know you personally have worked a lot with Dr. Paya. Any few words that you want to share before I bring him up?
Yeah, absolutely. So Dr. Pai, guys, from Ghana.
From Ghana, that's right.
Amazing. No, no worries, Ali. You know, he's got people in Nigeria too. So, but you know, when I first met Dr. Pai, I knew we had something special. We connected. Just an amazing man. Same core values as many of us. And you know, to have him be the very first in Ghana, what it did is it set the bar high, and then of course Meshach and all the rest of them started coming in. So I want to get out of the way and let him speak to all of you guys. Dr. Paya, go ahead, sir.
I think I gotta hit the unmute button.
Awesome. Yeah, so Jimmy, thanks for this opportunity. And today when I saw your posting earlier on the Founders Club concerning your accumulated reports, you know, I said, whoa. And you see, the question you asked was, would we want to claim, or would I want to claim, or if I were you, will I claim my rewards at this stage 10%, or I'll wait when my accumulated, when the it goes green? I think it's a question most of us are asking now. And the answer is absolute no. I'm not sure any of us looking at our accumulated rewards now want to claim now when we are still on red. Most of us, we are waiting for it to go to green. And how would it go there? That means we all need to focus on getting the community to green. And for us to focus on getting community to green, it means we need to take fear out of our lives. Because you see, what is holding most of us back now is fear. You know, many people have been on different platforms. We've been on different platforms, and you know, many a times when there are major updates, that is all. If we see some upsets, and that's all, the system goes, we never come back again. So many people are still holding that mind that once we have this major update and we are experiencing these setbacks, many still have that fear. But you see, I want everybody to understand that ViLocity is different. ViLocity is different. ViLocity is a game changer. So we all need to take the fear out of our lives, then focus on getting the community green. In that way, it will be rewarding to all of us, because all of us, we wish that we'll go green, so that with our accumulated rewards, we can all claim at 50-50. Because for now, looking at our accumulated rewards and you are to claim, you are losing about 40%. So I will not want to lose 40%, neither will you also want to lose 40%. So what we do, we all have to come together with the right mindset, then take the community to green, which will mean we have to take fear, panic. Because see, many people are still in a state of panic. Oh, is ViLocity going to be there after some time? We don't challenge, will ViLocity make it? So the fear is still holding people back. People are still going backward because they still have that mindset of those platforms that we have been on, where after major updates, they disappear. But everybody who has to be, we need to believe in ViLocity now. We need to believe that ViLocity is a game changer. ViLocity have come to wipe poverty, especially from this part of the world, Africa. With a few months that we've been with the phase one, in fact, we all saw difference in our lives. Our families, we saw excitement. We saw a lot of people's life changing. So I believe that with this phase two, it's more promising than even the phase one. So what we do, we have to all come together and make sure that we go green. So I want to encourage all my guys, let's take panic out, let's take fear out, let's all move together and get to green so that we can all claim at 50-50 and have better rewards instead of claiming now to just go home with 10%. Mr. Jimmy, so this is the few words I want to just say to everybody. Let's take fear out and let's move all out and get to green to claim at 50-50. Thank you very much.
Let's go. What a powerful message. Is Ghana in the house? I know you opened a whole lot in Nigeria, so my apologies. Ghana all the way, baby. Let's go. I'm excited, Dr. Pai. I cannot wait to collaborate with you so we can host a few events as well. I am absolutely, I haven't been back in Africa, back home. I'm from Morocco. I haven't been back in 22 years. So do you understand what this means to me, that my ViLocity global community is giving me an opportunity to go back home? I am so excited. I'm so excited. Okay. Awesome stuff. Now, RDC, est-ce que nous sommes ici? Are we here? Where's our friend from our republic, the Democratic Republic of Congo? Are we here? Good, because your leader is. This gentleman is making a whole lot of noise. My goodness. I mean, I cannot even begin. The French-speaking community is all over the world. Many of you may not know that. But this gentleman just said, hey, let me show you how he gets done. He told me and all his team, just so you understand, just the city of Kinshasa alone, there is about, 20 million people? And the rest of the country has about 100 million people. And he's like, yeah, we got this covered. We're going to get the company to green. That is literally the boldest statement that I've heard anybody say. It's like, don't worry about it, Mr. Madawi. We are going to take the company to green. So I'm going to translate for our beloved leader all the way from the RDC, Peter Nedom, for how great he's been doing with his team. Alors, Peter, n'oublie pas que je vais traduire pour toi. Alors, si je lève la main, c'est pour seulement traduire. Alors, si tu peux partager le témoignage avec notre équipe et communauté francophone et anglophone.
Bonjour à tous. Bonjour à tous. Vous m'entendez?
Oui, on t'entend.
Vous m'entendez?
Oui, monsieur. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Vas-y.
OK. Oui, je suis Peter de la République démocratique du Congo. Et
My name is Peter from the Democratic Republic of Congo.
J'ai intégré cette opportunité de voyage 3 semaines après son lancement. Et quand je l'ai intégré, ce n'était pas facile pour moi, mais je mariais la vision de la société, une vision à long terme Et j'ai apprécié le travail abattu par Dini et Ali. Et
Seconde.
depuis ce temps,
Pour ne pas oublier.
euh,
I got involved with Velocity Global about 3 weeks after it got started, and I absolutely called the vision. I understood. I love the idea of travel and how it's married to an actual opportunity. And I love what's been put together in here, and I love how it is now for the long term. Vas-y.
exact. Je commençais à travailler, je parrainais ma première personne. 3 jours après, j'avais déjà mes 3 premières personnes. Et après, 1 mois après, j'ai une équipe de plus de 20 membres cofondateurs dans mon équipe dans l'espace de 2 mois.
Wow. Laisse-moi traduire. So I started like everybody else. I started with my 3, and then little by little going for more. And then within the first 30 days, I found myself already with over 20 people, and then I had founder. But here's what I love about what happened in the total of 2 months together. There are more than 20 founders in my team right now, personally, in my organization.
Et ouais. Et je peux vous dire que ViLocity, c'est la meilleure de compagnie que j'ai eu à participer les 8 dernières années. C'est la meilleure société que j'ai eu à participer durant les dernières 8 années.
And I'll tell you this, I've been in business and I've seen many opportunities that have come and gone. But Velocity is by far the greatest opportunity that I have ever been part of in the last 8 years that I've been doing any of businesses.
OK. Moi, ce que je vais demander, aujourd'hui, beaucoup de personnes veulent faire le retrait. Nous sommes passés de la phase 1 à la phase 2. Je peux vous dire que la phase 2 est encore plus excitante que la phase 1. Il suffit juste d'être éduqué pour mieux comprendre que la phase 2 est plus excitante que la phase 1.
I know that many of us got excited about phase 1 and we all loved the momentum that we've built. And I know that everybody right now today is thinking about claim. But here's what I want you to understand, and I can assure you, phase 2 is a whole lot more exciting than phase 1. The only thing is education. See, when you get educated, you'll understand what you have, and then you get excited. But if you're not educated, obviously you won't understand how exciting it is.
Si seulement ça dépendait de moi, si ça dépendait de moi, j'aurais voulu, si ça dépendait de moi, je l'ai dit bien, si ça dépendait de moi, j'aurais voulu, si j'avais la dernière décision, j'aurais arrêté le retrait et demandé à chaque pays de se mettre au travail jusqu'à ce qu'on retourne au green et on se donne un ultimatum d'1 mois. Nous tous travaillons jusqu'à ce qu'on retourne au green et à ce moment-là, on va activer le bouton de réclame.
Es-tu sûr que tu veux que je traduise cette partie-là?
Oui, exact.
Here's what I just asked him. Are you sure you want me to translate what you just said? I had to get confirmation because that was a bold statement. Please listen, and this goes for you too, Mr. Izell. You want to hear this. He said, if it was up to me, and I wholeheartedly insist, this is just me, Peter, speaking. If it's 100% up to me, I would have 100% stopped all claims. No one would be able to pay any money for at least 30 days until the whole community gets it all the way back to green. Then everybody will be allowed to pull out their claim. But that's if it was 100% up to me. Vas-y.
Yeah. Donc, c'est ainsi que, parce que nous ne voulons pas une situation où certaines personnes travaillent. Parce que tel que vous me voyez là, je tiens 1 à 2 conférences par jour dans mon pays et à travers l'Afrique.
And the reason I'm telling you this is because I want this to last. I cannot tell you how many times there are companies, they come, they do one event, and then poof, they're gone. They just disappear afterwards. And I want this to last. So by any means necessary, we're going to make sure this is going to last.
Yeah. Pour que ça dure, nous devons tous nous mettre au travail, travailler afin de retourner au vert. C'est pour cela que je tiens 2 conférences chaque jour, 1 à 2 conférences chaque jour dans mon pays, même en Afrique, pour réveiller, motiver tous les leaders. Et vous, Monsieur Ali, vous savez que même ce soir, j'aurai une conférence avec tous les leaders de toute l'Afrique pour nous motiver et ramener notre société. Parce que ce qui m'intéresse, c'est la croissance de la société et non pas juste clem à
Right.
tout moment.
And this is why I'm personally right now, I'm doing 1 to 2 events every single day, not just in my country, but I'm doing them all over Africa as we speak right now, because I'm doing it to wake the sleepyheads. I'm doing it to wake up the leaders that have potential and they're just sitting and waiting. Because what I'm focused on, what I want to do is work with those who are focused on the company's growth for a long time. If you're just focused on your claim, I don't want to work with you. I want to work with the leader that is focused on keeping this company going for a long time.
En tout cas, je vous remercie. Je pense que c'est ce que j'avais à vous dire, mais je peux rassurer tout le monde que ViLocity, c'est la meilleure des sociétés qu'on ait eu les 8 dernières années. Et avec juste un $50, $500, $2000, tu as ta société et tu peux commencer à faire tes activités.
And I know it's already been said, and I'll say it one last time. ViLocity Global is by far the greatest opportunity that's come to us. And the greater part about it is for just one time, whether it's $50, $500, or $2,000, you have a solid long-term business that you can absolutely enjoy every single day. So, merci, Monsieur Peter.
En tout
Thank you,
cas,
sir.
je remercie tout le monde. Je remercie. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you. I thank everybody. Awesome stuff. Mr. Zhao, I'd like to bring you back up for any final thoughts. How amazing was that? I mean, talk about mindset of a CEO. He's like, if it's up to me, I will pause the whole thing. He's like, you guys are stressed. You guys are stressing overnight. They're like, we gotta make it happen. He's like, I'll pause it. But yes, spoken like a true leader, Sal, Dr. Paya, Peter, and the remainder of all of our leaders that are in here. I am so grateful for you, for your mindset, for your patience. I empathize with those of you who send sometimes angry messages. I'll tell you what I told everybody in the RDC. Family fight. And I consider you family. And some of you said some really messed up stuff, but we are family. So we are excited about it. Peter, t'avais une dernière chose à dire?
Non, ça va.
Okay, merci.
Ça va.
Merci.
Rendez-vous à 21h avec vous. Rendez-vous à
Yes,
21h
we have
avec
an
vous.
event today, special event at 8 p.m. GMT. It's going to be insane. The whole country of the RDC is promoting for it right now, and it's just being announced all over the French-speaking market. So definitely, it's going to be on this very same channel at 8 p.m. GMT. 20h GMT, on aura une session 100% français, and I'm supposed to be the special guest of honor from what I just was told. So I'm excited. Let's go, baby. Mr. Zhao, I'll pass it back to you.
Awesome. All right, guys, 5 minutes here. I'm going to close this out hard in a big way. Just want to thank our leaders for for being on here and just for being the people that are in the trenches with us every day as we continue this movement. I just echo for all of you guys. We're so excited about the future. So I want to leave you with a few things to think about. Okay, first things first is that there's really two groups of people. I keep saying this. And for some of you that messaged me this morning, this is the reason why I wanted you to be on here, okay? So there's two groups of people right now, okay, inside of the ViLocity community, all right? And today I want you to choose which one you're going to be. The first group of people are the builders. Those are the leaders you just saw. Those are the people that are out there building this movement, building this, upon this vision that we've created. Those are the people that are out there every single day that are going to get this company back to green. Then there's a second group, and these are the people that are just on standby. These are the people that just throw little digs at leaders, digs at the company, digs at Ollie and myself, all these little things, just trying to bring negative energy into the project. Well, here's what I want you to do, right? For our builders, I thank you in advance. I thank you for all of you that are helping the company move forward. But for all of you that are standing by or sitting there just waiting, here's what I want you. I want you to sit there in silence. All right, please listen to me. Okay, get this message out to all of them. Let them take this clip and play this for them. I need you to sit there and be quiet for a while, because I remember not too long ago when I first started this thing, there was a whole bunch of you that sat there for 3 months and waited while we built day in and day out, working freaking 18-hour day, 20-hour days every single day to make sure we got to this place that I kept on telling all of you we'd hit tipping point. And when we hit the tipping point, all of a sudden, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I'm here. We did it. No, Sal did it. Rosemarie did it. Ali did it, right? You didn't do it. Peter did it, right? Dr. Pi did it. Meshach, they did it. So for all of you who want to throw stuff at us, sit on the sidelines. Sit on the sidelines for a while and let us go to work because we're going to go do what we do best. See, we're not even shaken at all about this little pause, okay? Not even one iota. We ate this stuff up. We're going to go do it again. And then what happens is, the reason why you want to sit there and be quiet is because you want us to win. See, in life, the world will tell you to not cheer for other people. The world will tell you, don't to your negative side of you wants to come out and do things. That is so wrong. And people of faith, we understand this. That is not of God, right? You're supposed to dwell on the good things all the time, 24/7, 365. Find joy in things. And so here's what I want you to do if you're in group 2. Just sit for a while and be patient. Be patient. I'm not going to give you a timeline. Here's what I'm going to tell you. We're going to go build this thing, and we're going to get it back into the green because we know what to do. We know what to do. We've done it before. 3 months of nonstop crazy hours working, teams all over the world. And then one day, it seemed like we were just magical. We were overnight successes. I need you to be quiet for a while and let us go to work. So for group 2, that's my message to you. I don't need to send the message to the builders. They're already working. They're already doing it. But for the rest of you that need to hear this today, just be patient because I want you, for all of you that don't quite get it, right? Just sit there. Get your questions answered. Maybe you come back over and help us build. But don't be negative. Don't post stupid stuff all over anywhere in our chats or in Facebook. You're just getting in the way of what? Us helping you. You don't even know it yet. Because pretty soon, when this thing is going green and just going, and people are starting to travel all over the world and having fun, we will welcome you back with open arms. Well, they'll always be open, right? So it's called the prodigal son story, right? So just know this. We want you guys to continue to push hard. And for all of us that are numbers people, this is how fast this happens. You know, in the Global Chairman Guide, we talk about getting 3 people in 48 hours. This is your call to action, everybody. I want you to get 3 people in the next 48 hours. Here's why. See, 3 people, if there's 100 leaders, and we know we have 100 leaders, 100 leaders go get 3 people, okay? Get 3 new people. That will be 300 memberships. But because of duplication, and you just teach them just to go get 3, not 10, not 20, just 3, those 300, they go get 3, now jumps up to 900 memberships in 48 hours. And then if we duplicate it one more time, and this is exactly what happened before, those 900 go get 3 in the next 48 hours. That's 2,700. Folks, not only are we smashing green, we're not looking back. That's how fast things happen when you understand the principle of duplication. See, I understand it. I've done it numerous times. We did it here. We're going to do it again. So go help us with that, everybody. For all of our amazing leaders, that's our call to action, is go refer 3 people in the next 48 hours and start to teach that over and over again and watch us get back to green. We never look back. All right. So with that, let's close it out in a big way. I want to feel some energy. Ollie, maybe can we even play a little music? I want to play this song because I think so many people around the world. Let me just see if I can even play this song. Hold on one second. I want to play. So let them start unmuting themselves if you could, Ali, and all that good stuff, so they can turn the cameras on, put them in gallery mode. Let's get everybody. I want to feel somebody. Turn your cameras on. Let's see Ever Rose. Let's see some of these beautiful people out there.
Jimmy, let's just make sure we stop the YouTube stream so we don't get blocked. You stop the stream and then we can party.
Perfect. Let me